MOOCs and Learning Theory. An introduction. In the last decade, the proliferation of massive online open courses, MOOCs, has generated a significant amount of discussion as to whether MOOCs are the harbingers of a revolution in education. While MOOCs are characterized by their scale and free access, they have already separated into two very distinct types of courses when compared in terms of their underpinning theory, format, and structure, known as CMOOCs and XMOOCs. The concept of openness behind each of the formats is also very different. Previous studies have shown that C and X MOOCs share some common features, but that they clearly differ on the learning theory and pedagogical model on which they stand. Rodriguez states that in C MOOCs, the learner's autonomy, peer-to-peer learning, and social networking are emphasized. X MOOCs are based on a tutor-centric model that establishes a one-to-many relationship to reach massive numbers. CMOOCs and Learning Theory. The theory of learning that undergirds CMOOCs as proposed by Siemens is connectivism. Siemens characterizes connectivism as a successor to behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism. Siemens identifies three limitations of these theories: their intrapersonal view of learning, their failure to address the learning that is located within technology and organizations, and their lack of contribution to the value judgments that need to be made in knowledge-rich environments. Features of connectivism theory as it relates to CMOOCs. Learning and knowledge rests in diversity of opinions. Learning is a process of connecting specialized nodes or information sources. Learning may reside in non-human appliances. Capacity to know more is more critical than what is currently known. Nurturing and maintaining connections is needed to facilitate continual learning. Ability to see connections between fields, ideas, and concepts is a core skill. Currency. Accurate, up-to-date knowledge is the intent of all connectivist learning activities. Decision-making is itself a learning process. Choosing what to learn and the meaning of incoming information is seen through the lens of a shifting reality. XMOOCs and Learning Theory. Rodriguez states that the teaching methods used by most XMOOCs is based on behaviorist pedagogy. They rely primarily on information transmission, computer-marked assignments, and peer assessment. Features of behaviorism theory as it relates to XMOOCs. Behaviorism is a worldview that operates on a principle of stimulus response. All behavior is caused by external stimuli or operant conditioning. Behaviorism assumes that a learner is essentially passive, responding to environmental stimuli. The learner starts off as a clean slate, and behavior is shaped through positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement. Both positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement increase the probability that the antecedent behavior will happen again. In contrast, punishment, both positive and negative, decreases the likelihood that the antecedent behavior will happen again. In conclusion, the best applicable learning theory for an XMOOC is the theory of connectivism. The best applicable learning theory for a CMOOC is the theory of behaviorism. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.